Good. Good evening and welcome to Randolph High School. Steve Witterhack with you. Jeff Sauer doing the video streaming, and we're here to bring you some pretty good non-conference early season volleyball action as the Randolph Lady Rockets. Big expectations for them on the season. They're all healthy right now, and it should be a great season for them taking on very athletic, very tall Laconia team that has a lot of girls that were from their state championship runner-up basketball team here. So some very athletic girls that they expect to be pretty good by the time of the end of the season, and these two teams can meet each other in the postseason. So it should be a good matchup between these two teams, a good measuring stick, a good indication of what you need to work on during the season. And we're going to talk hopefully to both coaches. I had an interview with both of them for Randolph and for Laconia and get their views on their team going into the season. So that's coming up in just a few minutes as the Home and Auto Sales pregame show continues live from Randolph High School on Radio Plus Sports.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the home and family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most. Contact Christine File Agent at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun or call 920-324-3488 today. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living has been serving the Beaver Dam, Marquezine, Waupun, Partyville, Ryle, Fall River, and Columbus area since 1972. They're located in the heart of downtown Randolph, a rural community which they're very active, sponsoring many events and benefits, including this game today. They're proud to support residents' continuum of care by offering both assisted living and skilled nursing care. Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living. Randolph.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
We are back at Randolph High School. Steve Witterhack with you. Again, Randolph getting set to take on Laconia Spartans. We're going to try to get our coaches' interviews downloaded, and to do that, we have to kind of click off here just for a little bit, and we'll be back to get those coaches' interviews to you in just a few minutes. Just keep your computer logged on to radioplusinfo.com. Thank you. Okay, and interview with Coach Weiss coming up in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back for more of our Home and Auto Sales pregame show. Steve Witterhack with you and talking now.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the home and family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
3, 2, 1. Welcome back to our Home and Auto Sales pregame show. Steve Witterhack with you over at Randolph High School as they get the set to take on the Laconia. Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today. And welcome back to Randolph High School. Steve Witterhack with you. We got Jeff Sauer doing the video streaming, and we've got you all set up to bring you some pretty good non-conference girls volleyball action here tonight at Randolph High School. Excited to bring this one to you. A good way to start out the non-conference season before you start playing the conference games. And I did have a chance to talk to both coaches for tonight's game, Jeff Kolbeck from Randolph and also head coach Caitlin Weiss from the Laconia Spartans, and we're going to have that interview with Jeff coming your way in just a few minutes as our Home and Auto Sales pregame show continues live from Randolph High School on Radio Plus Sports.
Marshview Veterinary Clinic is a proud supporter of the student athletes of the Randolph Rockets. The team at Marshview is happily accepting new patients for wellness and surgery. We're also pleased to offer emergency and urgent care services for pets throughout the community. Dr. Jeff Hookstead, Dr. Jackie McIntyre, Dr. Colby McIntyre, and the friendly staff at Marshview look forward to seeing you and your four-legged companions. Go Rockets!
Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner Dittman are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191. Randolph Family Dental is excited to announce they'll be moving to their brand new facility at 130 Progress Drive in Randolph in early 2023. To Caitlin Weiss, the head coach for the Laconia Spartans, and let's talk about your season. You don't have a lot of matches in yet, but what do you see from your team so far?
We had a tournament this past weekend, which is a really good growing and learning opportunity for our girls. I think we're starting and playing 5 sophomores, so we have a lot to learn and grow. And this weekend they saw some faster offenses, and they really started to mesh as a team. With having such a young team, we have our ups and downs. We don't play consistent yet, but they learned the importance of playing consistent as we had a lot of 3-set matches this weekend when they should have been 2. Or one of our matches we should have won, but didn't just because of the lack of experience. But we'll keep building that, and this team is going to be a team that's completely different from this game until the end of the season. It's going to be amazing to see the growth that this team has and the future of our program.
Well, this is going to be a nice exposure to playing a tall, talented team here tonight that's expected to do big things and moved up to Division 3, I think, for volleyball. So you might have to see this team in the postseason, too. So what do you think about your opponent tonight?
I know that they have very athletic girls just like we do, and yeah, they're a lot taller than we are, but I'm just hoping that our girls can hang with them and pull out a W, if not take a couple sets from them. It's going to be a great learning experience because we haven't seen as fast an offense as what they run, but I told the girls that they're going to learn a lot from this game, and it'll be awesome to see what they take from it and help us move forward this season.
The coach looking forward to this early season non-conference matchup between you two, and it will be fun to watch how your team grows throughout the season. So good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Again, Caitlin Weiss again from the Laconia Spartans, head coach, and we will be watching the game throughout the day here tonight, and hopefully we'll see some pretty good tall players up there going at it, some talented players from both teams, and we'll have more of our pregame show coming your way right after this on The Source. If you have any building or remodeling projects in your future, make sure to call Jeff Tajik at Ace in Building and Remodeling Randolph. Ace has been in business for over 20 years and builds new homes, offers complete interior and exterior remodeling and additions, single to multiple car garages, windows, decks and patios, seamless siding and seamless gutters. Ace stands for Achieving Carpentry Excellence. Let them work on your next project. You'll be glad you did. Give Ace in Building and Remodeling a call at 920-326-3600. 6624. Tina from Tea's Cup and Cream invites you to join her and her crew to enjoy one of their iced, blended, or hot specialty coffee drinks. Tea's offers non-coffee drinks and spirits too. Choose from their large selection of homemade baked goods or pick one of the many flavors of chocolate shop ice cream. Tea's has many comfortable places to sit with friends or just be by yourself. Tea's Cup and Cream also has a fun selection of clothing, gift ideas, and seasonal items. Enjoy your next visit to Tea's Cup and Cream at the corner of Stark and High Streets in Randolph.
Bank designed to change the way you feel about banks. Ergo Bank combines ergonomics with economics to create a more comfortable banking experience. Ergo Bank accommodates the needs of today's busy customers, which is why at Ergo, banking has never felt better. Get to know Ergo by visiting us in Marquezine and Fox Lake, and take a look at our new website at ergobank.com. Ergo Bank, better banking by design. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Spartans, a non-conference matchup in girls volleyball here tonight. And talking with me right now, head coach of the Randolph Rockets. And you had a busy last week. Seem to be up in the valley quite often for quite a few matches this last week. And just talk about what you've seen from your team so far this season.
We're switching a lot of stuff around. So we've tried a bunch of different rotations we played 11 games in the 3 days we played volleyball. So it was great competition for us. We've learned a lot about the team, and we were able to find some weaknesses and shore them up. So I think we're set now with the rotation we're going to use now until Charisma gets back. And we've been playing well. All day Saturday was probably our best day we played volleyball so far this season. So that was good to see.
Well, one of the nice players that you didn't have last year, and you could have used her when you took on Lake Country Lutheran in that really nice match over at their gym. But you got Riley Elvin is back now after having knee surgery, the ACL worked on, and I know she worked hard to get back. How is she looking right now?
She's doing great. Like you said, she worked super hard to get back. She's working on getting her timing back on her hitting, and that'll come. It's just she hasn't played, enough, and she got a lot more experience from the weekend, and what really showed, and like you said, we could have used her in Lake Country Lutheran, was her blocking this weekend. There was a match this weekend against a really good D2 team, and Jory and Riley were blocking them like crazy, and they quit hitting. They stopped setting the girl in front of them because they were blocking everything. So that's what we need from her right now, and her timing's going to come on her hitting, and every once in a while she gets it, and she hammers one pretty hard. So
let's talk about the rest of the team. Who's going to be some key players for you this year?
Well, Josie Spores has probably been our MVP so far this season. I mean, through the 11 games, she's really stepped up. Been a nice, not a surprise, but come on stronger than I expected. Brandy Fuller is back again as libero, just outstanding. I think you'll really like watching Carly Baird back there. She's just like Brandy on the court. It's amazing when those two are in the back row together. Macy Colbeck's in as an outside. She'll play opposite Charisma when Charisma comes back. And then Savannah Duckett's been filling in for Charisma. And then Lauren Grieger, who had to fill in for Riley last year, got her experience last year, has had a nice start to the season. So that was the one plus with Riley going out, is Lauren was kind of forced to play, and it's pushed her experience along a little bit here, and she's ready to go now. So.
Well, Coach, I've been looking forward to seeing the team play this year, so I'm glad I get to see them early, and it's always a pretty good opponent when you take on Laconia.
Yeah, this is going to be a great match tonight, and they're a team that's in our regional, so it's an important match for us too. So, it should be fun tonight. The girls are excited. I'm excited for it.
Well, good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
And Jeff Colbeck, head coach of the Randolph Rockets, joining us in the pregame show. Back with more of it. Randolph getting set to take on the Laconia Spartans at home. That's coming your way in just a few minutes. The Boathouse Pub and Eatery on the shores of Fox Lake serves lunch and supper with the best view of Fox Lake. Their menu gives you many delicious options like burgers, pizza, nachos, chicken, sandwiches, wraps, and so much more. The Boathouse has great specials Monday through Saturday, including all-you-can-eat chicken wings, all-you-can-eat spaghetti, burgers and fries, tacos, and of course their amazing fish fry. Bring your friends or make new ones at the Boathouse Pub and Eatery on Chief Kuno Trail, Fox Lake. If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. He's been in the business for 10 years and started up Torres Tree Service 3 years ago. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get-to trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-344-5887. This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Most of us plan ahead in life. We plan for our wedding, our children's education, family vacations, and other life events. Understanding the benefits of pre-planning your funeral has prompted many to take the step and plan for their own arrangements. The biggest reason is so your family is put at ease by knowing your decisions are taken care of. The burden is lifted off their shoulders. Call 324-5547 to discuss pre-planning your funeral arrangements.
Coles Community Funeral Homes, Markesan, Randolph, and Waupun.
You've put a lot of thought into every detail of your new home, including the flooring. Or you finally decided on the perfect flooring to add life to your current home. Your next move is to call Daryl Vandezand at VZ Flooring to install it for you. He's fully insured and has been in the business for over 18 years, including starting VZ Flooring over 7 years ago. Daryl can install your new carpet, tile, LVP, LVT, and backsplash. Call VZ Flooring at 920-210-4909 to get a free estimate. A&B Fitness Concepts in Randolph is accepting new members. A&B Fitness is a workout facility dedicated to helping all of its members reach their fitness goals. They offer fitness classes with a personal feel, small group personal training, and one-on-one personal training, all in a non-intimidating environment in order to fit the needs of their members. Some of the Randolph athletes participating in today's game work out at A&B Fitness Concepts in Randolph. A&B Fitness, give them a call at 920-763-5695. The Hour Bar on Main Street, Waupun is a great place to meet friends. Bob and Tana invite you to join them for their daily specials, great atmosphere, and excellent entertainment. Coming up on June 4th and 5th, enjoy the music of Jay Langston at the Hour Bar. And then coming up on July 9th, Chris Hodgson will be back at the Hour Bar. Plus, the Hour Bar is the perfect place to cheer on the Milwaukee Brewers. TVs everywhere you look. After today's game, head down to the Hour Bar, 433 East Main Street, Waupun, a proud supporter of high school sports. And we are back at Randolph High School. Steve with you, along with Jeff Sauer, to bring you some girls non-conference volleyball action. And I want to thank all our sponsors for making our broadcast and our video streaming possible. And we'll kind of go through that list throughout the entire show that we have. They're just warming up right now here in Randolph, as you can see, if you're watching this on RadioPlusInfo.com. Randolph Rockets sitting at 6-5 on the season, coached by Jeff Kolbeck. Only won 1 out of 3 games over in the Battle of the Valley, and that was about a week ago. They played a lot of volleyball. Then they went to the Appleton tournament, and they played 7 matches in that tournament. They won 4-3 in the tournament, but they played very well against some bigger schools, and they really liked the way they kind of finished out when they knocked off Pulaski and Oconto Falls at the end of that tournament. Coach Kolbeck said that's really our team really coming together. And you've got people like Riley Elvin, who's back now. We talked about that in the interview just a few minutes ago. And she was out all the way from that Cambria-Friesen game about halfway through the season. Got her knee operated on, her ACL, and worked hard. She really worked hard to come back and get back here and be able to play this season. Is already playing some matches for the Gold Sting team that she plays with. So it'll be fun to watch how she fits in with her cousin out there, with Jory Bawalda as the setter for the team. Just soft as hands for a 6-foot girl out there that I've seen. But those two get a lot of chance to hit the balls a little bit in the backyard over at the Elvin household. They've got a full basketball court along with the lines for the volleyball court right behind the house. They're all cemented in a really nice court in the backyard, so they get plenty of chances, as a lot of the girls do around Randolph, to come over there and play. Brandy Fuller back again this year. They're libero, 108 digs, leading the team in that category so far. Josie Spores been having a great start to the season, the 5'9" outside hitter. 66 kills to lead the team right now so far in the season. Carly Baird, she's been playing really well. Defensive specialist and probably be the libero for most teams, but also gets out there quite a bit, digs up everything. Very athletic young lady in the back row. Macy Kolbeck, the coach's daughter, with 45 kills, and an outside hitter for Randolph, Lauren Greger. Also coming up, Charisma Muth can join the team because they've got a pretty tough road to hoe there. A Division III school and just a few students, just enough to be in Division III. So they'll have to play some bigger schools, including Laconia, and see how they end up in the end of the season. They might see them in the postseason. So a lot of things to be decided yet, and we'll see how the season goes with them coming up. And they're coached by Caitlin Weiss as our pregame show continues. Keep it tuned and keep your radio logged right into RadioPlusInfo.com. We've got Randolph and Laconia going at non-conference volleyball tonight on Radio Plus Sports.
Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most. Contact Christine File Agent at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun or call 920-324-3488 today. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Dairyland Auto Center in Randolph is the place to bring your vehicle to keep it running its best. Owner Micah Voskill has been working at Dairyland for over 20 years. Their ASE certified mechanics can do everything from replacing your tires, brakes, and battery, oil changes, and simple maintenance to replacing your transmission. And they use quality Napa parts. Pamper your vehicle with a visit to Dairyland Auto Center in Randolph. They wish the Randolph Rockets good luck in today's game.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem. If you suffer from debilitating and chronic joint pain, learn how innovative medicine with human cellular tissue products can get you back to living your best life.
Hi, my name is Les. I've suffered with a bad right knee for 30 years or 40 years. Actually had a knee replacement scheduled, and I looked into this, and it was probably one of the best decisions I've ever made. My knee now, 3 months later, is almost like new. I can run up and down stairs. I can sit at a gym watching a basketball game. Really, really happy and pleased with the results. Plan on strongly recommending this to, and I have been recommending this to friends and family who have had joint issues, shoulders, backs, and knees.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
Chad and Tricia Dinkle, owners of Otter's Inn Bar and Grill in downtown Randolph, wish the Randolph Rockets good luck in today's game. Otter's is the perfect place to take friends and family for a delicious meal. Their menu includes a great selection of appetizers, burgers, specialty sandwiches, and pizzas. And they have great daily specials, including their excellent Friday fish fry and juicy and tender prime rib on Saturdays. For an enjoyable dining experience, head to Otter's Inn Bar and Grill, 179 Stark Street in Randolph.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Home and Family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner Dittman are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191. Randolph Family Dental is excited to announce they'll be moving to their brand new facility at 130 Progress Drive in Randolph in early 2023. And we are back at Randolph High School. Steve Witterhack here to bring you the play-by-play. Jeff Sauer here to bring you the video live streaming that you can find on radioplusinfo.com. And what we found doing that exciting football game last week over at Hilbert is a lot of people hop on board and watch the game later. So it's something you can do. It'll be right on the internet for you, and you can find it there and watch it as, I think about 300 later. So that's kind of a nice thing for the home game. Their first conference game for the Randolph Rockets as they take on a pretty tough foe, Fall River Rio. That should be a pretty good game. Nice quarterback for Fall River with Matt Miller. The young man, pretty nice young man, and a very good quarterback. And be heading up the Fall River Rio team against Randolph in Randolph coming up at 7 o'clock this Friday night. We'll have the pregame at 6:30 with Randy and myself, and we'll have Jeff there doing the video streaming again. So, and join us for that. Come on aboard. I know they have the huddle cameras here, but that's just pretty much just a mindless camera that goes back and forth according to the action. I'm not sure how it works with volleyball when it just can show the whole court at one time, because there's always 6 people on either side of the court, so I'm not sure how that works exactly, but we're here for you to bring you the play-by-play and give you the best view you're going to have of it and call of the volleyball match here tonight. Laconia Spartans, coached by Caitlin Weiss. They are 3-0 in the season, 2-0 in the Oshkosh Lords tournament, knocking off Wyowega Fremont 2-1, Valley Christian 2-1, and beat Marquezan last week by a score of 3-1. A few of those matches they thought should just have been sweeps against their opponents, so that's one of the things that Caitlin Weiss would like to see her team improve, and she's got the athletes, no doubt about that. She got some state runner-up girls basketball players out there on her volleyball court. And they just got done playing all their AAU stuff, so it's going to take a little while before they're in full, volleyball mode. And she says by the end of the season, she expects pretty big things from these girls, and not going to judge in case they would get beat here today in Randolph. Not going to judge that matchup here tonight on how the team is how they play at the end of the season, what it's all about. And these two teams really couldn't match up against each other in the postseason in Division III from the beginning of tonight's match. Randolph again hosting the Laconia Spartans, and we're going to take a break, come back with the starting lineups in the beginning of tonight's matchup in Randolph, a non-conference showdown between the Randolph Rockets hosting the Laconia Spartans on radioplusinfo.com.
Marshview Veterinary Clinic is a proud supporter of the student-athletes of the Randolph Rockets. The team at Marshview is happily accepting new patients for wellness and surgery. We're also pleased to offer emergency and urgent care services for pets throughout the community. Dr. Jeff Hookstead, Dr. Jackie McIntyre, Dr. Colby McIntyre, and the friendly staff at Marshview look forward to seeing you and your four-legged companions. Go Rockets!
Dairyland Auto Center in Randolph is the place to bring your vehicle to keep it running its best. Owner Micah Voskill has been working at Dairyland for over 20 years. Their ASE certified mechanics can do everything from replacing your tires, brakes, and battery, oil changes, and simple maintenance to replacing your transmission. And they use quality Napa parts. Pamper your vehicle with a visit to Dairyland Auto Center in Randolph. They wish the Randolph Rockets good luck in today's game. You've put a lot of thought into every detail of your new home, including the flooring. Or you finally decided on the perfect flooring to add life to your current home. Your next move is to call Daryl Vandezand at VZ Flooring to install it for you. He's fully insured and has been in the business for over 18 years, including starting VZ Flooring over 7 years ago. Daryl can install your new carpet, tile, LVP, LVT, and backsplash. Call VZ Flooring at 920-210-4909 to get a free estimate. A&B Fitness Concepts in Randolph is accepting new members. Small group personal training and one-on-one personal training, all in a non-intimidating environment in order to fit the needs of their members. Some of the Randolph athletes participating in today's game work out at A&B Fitness Concepts in Randolph. A&B Fitness, give them a call at 920-763-5695. Tina from Tea's Cup and Cream invites you to join her and her crew to enjoy one of their iced, blended, or hot specialty coffee drinks. Tea's offers non-coffee drinks and spirits too. Choose from their large selection of homemade baked goods or pick one of the many flavors of chocolate shop ice cream. Tea's has many comfortable places to sit with friends or just be by yourself. Tea's Cup and Cream also has a fun selection of clothing, gift ideas, and seasonal items. Enjoy your next visit to Tea's Cup and Cream at the corner of Stark and High Streets in Randolph.
Say hello to Ergo, a bank designed to change the way you feel about banks. Ergo Bank combines ergonomics with economics to create a more comfortable banking experience. Ergo Bank accommodates the needs of today's busy customers, which is why at Ergo, banking has never felt better. Get to know Ergo by visiting us in Marquezan and Fox Lake, and take a look at our new website at ergobank.com. Ergo Bank, better banking by design. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We are back after the national anthem, ready to start this matchup between the Randolph Rockets hosting the Laconia Spartans. And we can look at the starting lineups for both teams. Lexi Janesco is an outside hitter, and again the outside hitting position for the Laconia Spartans. Peyton Morgan. Also see her setting in the ball game. Tierney Madigan, a right side hitter. Ava Engel is an outside hitter. Middle hitter is Callista Vanderberg. She is a junior. Libero is Emma Bone, and she is a sophomore. And Palin Kletzky is another one of the centers, and she is a sophomore. And middle hitter Maddie Isaac, also in the starting lineup. She is a senior. Taking a look at the Randolph Lady Rockets. They just play with one setter. That's Jory Bawalda, 6-foot setter. You don't find those too often, but she's a good one. As player of the year in the conference just 2 seasons ago. Riley Elvin is back, middle hitter. She's 6'2", and she is just a junior this year. 57 kills, second in the team in that category. The other middle hitter is Lauren Grigger. She is a 5'11" sophomore on the team, or I should say junior on the team. Macy Colbeck, the coach's daughter, a 5'10", also a junior on the team. 45 kills for her on the season. She's an outside hitter. Defensive specialist Carly Baird, a 5'4" sophomore. Josie Spores, outside hitter, is a 5'9" senior. And Brandy Fuller is a libero, leads the team in digs. She is a 5'3" senior. Got to get used to that with the new season coming up now. When you see the class of 23, those are the seniors right now. So it takes a little getting used to. Just seemed like just last year they were the freshmen coming up on the team, but now here they've just roared right through their high school years, and now the class of 23 is the upcoming graduating class of Randolph High School. So they're announcing the starting lineup for the Randolph Rockets. So a little bragging rights maybe between the teams, and just a good feel for a team like Laconia that has a lot of basketball players, as does the Randolph Rockets. Jory Bawalda, who is a UW-Milwaukee recruit, just agreed to a scholarship over at UW-Milwaukee with the Panthers. She was playing club ball and just jumped into that key spot like the quarterback of the team as the setter. And she's got to get herself back into volleyball shape and everything too, as she's just been a basketball player over the most of the summer. So it's kind of interesting to see how these players will develop as the season goes along. So again, we are sitting here at Randolph High School getting ready to bring you the game. They're shaking hands at midcourt. That's just for your radio people out there that aren't watching the game. Hopefully you are all logged on to radioplusinfo.com and are watching the game. Just go to our website and you'll be able to find it there by clicking on sports, and you'll find it in that area. Just click right on the game that we're doing tonight, and we'll have it for you right there. You can watch it and listen to the play-by-play. So Jeff brought that dimension into our presentation of some area sports, and he'll be here for most of the games I think we're doing during the season. A lot of the football games. We're going to get some Waupun football in too, which is a team who's 1-0 on the season right now, knocked off Menominee Indian, a team that has decided not to play the rest of their season or most of the games for the rest of their season because they've lost their games by a combined 100 and I don't know what it was, 20-0 or something like that. on the season. We are ready to go as Laconia will start things out serving here in the match. Back to serve is Palin Kletzky. Will also be the setter in this rotation. Ball was hit back and passed over to Jory Bawaldo. A quick set over to her cousin Riley. Off the block on the floor. Cross-court hit from that left side. And it's a good start there for Randolph. Leading this first set by a score of 1-0 at a new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Back to serve now for Randolph will be Macy Kolbeck. Pretty good server. From the top 2 or 3 servers. That's going to go off the arms of Emma Bone and go out of bounds deep. Be another point for Randolph, leading now 2-0. And you got to win 3 sets to win the match. You might have to go 5 and win it in the 5th, which only goes up to 15. All the other ones go up to 25 points. That one just tapped over on the 3rd hit by middle hitter Maddie Isaac. Left side attack, and that's into the block, and back down to the floor over on the Randolph side on the swing by Randolph's Josie Spores. Job by the defense over on the right-hand side to block that back and put it down for a block kill. 2-1 the lead now for the host Randolph Lady Rockets. Back to serve Lexi Janesco. Set over on the left side again to Spores, pushes it over past the block. Middle attack now by Isaac, just taps it over. A nice diving save by Jory Bawalda. Cross-court hit, and that is out of bounds wide. On a swing over on that right side by Ava Engel. Didn't miss by much, but just enough. The line official right there. 3-1 the lead now for the Lady Rockets. If things work out right, we should be able to get you some post-game interviews right down on the floor. Jeff will be able to zoom in and we'll let those right in the court. That one is blocked and put down, but kept alive over on the Laconia side. Ball passed up and a tight set to the net and a block by Maddie Isaac. Trying to get it in the middle on a quick little set. Not much above the net over to Riley Elvin from Jory Bawalda, but good job by Maddie Isaac going up for the block kill. 3-2 the lead now for Randolph. Served now by libero Emma Bone. Going to go right back over on the left side on the swing by Savannah Duckett. Dug out and a block again by the pretty tough right side of the defense for Randolph. Pass over to Jory Bawalda, back over, right down the line. Nice swing by Randolph Savannah Duckett, putting it away right down the line. Cross court was all blocked, so she just took it right down the line, gets herself a kill. That'll put Riley Elvin back to serve for the Lady Rockets. Pass over to Kletzky, going to go left side, or right shot I should say, and that is dug out by the Rockets. A flat-footed shot 10 feet off the net by Randolph, but that is dug out. Then a nice big swing over on that left side. That's going to be out of bounds. A couple nice swings actually by Ava Engel, but just out of bounds across court. And that one down the line pulls it just a little bit too much. Another point for Randolph, now leading 5-2. The pass over to Kletzky, and that one didn't quite get to it. To be a diving save. Free ball now for Randolph. Right side attack by Spores. He is kept alive and pushed over on the 3rd hit by Kletzky. Nice save by Elvin. Back row attack by, they say that caught the corner by Kolbeck from the back row. Thrust into duty and a nice roll shot all the way cross court from the left side to the back right corner. And Randolph now leading 6-2. Riley Elvin with another serve for the Lady Rockets. Good pass this time by up to Kletzky. And that one is pulled just a little out of bounds by Peyton Morgan. Pulled it just a little bit too much. Makes the score now 7-2 in favor of the Lady Rockets. Elvin gets another serve. It's a lot of mustard in that one. A good job kept alive by Emma Bowen, but a back row attack, just the free ball now for the Rockets. Left side attack into the block and then poked over, but out of bounds wide left. Big swing by Randolph Savannah Duckett, but a good block up there by Peyton Morgan in the right side of that defense. Poked back over by Randolph Savannah Duckett, but that was out of bounds wide left. Laconia stops the bleeding now, trailing 7-3. Served by Mariska Caves. Josie Spores mishandled pass, and then thought to bump it over on the 3rd hit. Spores getting the ball over, middle attack by the Randolphs. Lauren Grigger is dug out, blocked again by Madigan up in the net, along with a little help from her teammate Savannah Duckett from that middle position. They put it away on the block kill. Randolph gets the point back. 9-3 the lead now for the Lady Rockets on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Another serve for Josie Spores. It's chased off the court by Savannah Duckett. I should say by Mariska Kays. Just poked over on the third hit. Free ball now for Laconia. Little roll shot. Spores digs it out. Back set over on the right side over to Duckett. Controlled by Laconia. And middle attack by Vandenberg. Put back over on the Laconia side. And another nice swing there by Tierney Madigan going up and putting it away. Sit down from that right-hand side. I like those left-handed hitters to be over there on that right side, so they get their best use of their swing. A great pass, and that's kept alive, and just poked over on the third hit by Grigger. Good dig by Fuller this time, and a good job, perfect. Not dump shot really, but a push shot back to the back left corner by Jory Bawalda. Wide open over there. Good vision of the court and found that open spot. She gets the kill. And Randolph opens up a 10-4 lead. Like I said, you play up to 25 in the first 4 sets. You have to play a fifth. In a decider, you only play to 15. Got to win by 2. It's going to be a little long on the swing by Lexi Janesco. Out of bounds, another point for Randolph, and serving for the Lady Rockets is Carly Baird. Get the pass over to Kays. And controlled by Baird in the back row, tight to the net, and a swing, and they're going to say that either went off the block and caught the line, but they're going to say caught the line. Nonetheless, off the hit by Macy Kolbeck. She'll get the kill. We get a timeout on the court. Back in 1 minute with more girls volleyball on Radio Plus Sports.
Most of us plan ahead in life. We plan for our wedding, our children's education, family vacations, and other life events. Understanding the benefits of pre-planning your funeral has prompted many to take the step and plan for their own arrangements. The biggest reason is so your family is put at ease by knowing your decisions are taken care of. The burden is lifted off their shoulders. Call 324-5547 to discuss pre-planning your funeral arrangements.
Coles Community Funeral Homes, Markesan, Randolph, and Waupun.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
We're back in Randolph, and after that timeout, a serve right into the net by Carly Baird will give the ball back to the Spartans, and they get the point. They trail Randolph 12-5 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Serving now for the Spartans is Calista Vandenberg. Left side attack by Randolph's Macy Kolbeck, dug out, and that's off the rafters up here, which are pretty low in Randolph. Not easy for the teams that come in, and Macy Kolbeck hard off the block, off the hands of Tierney Madigan, and out of bounds. Will be Randolph point. And their serve. 13-5 their lead here in set number 1. Serve now from Brandy Fuller. The pass over to Kays, and that's kept alive by Jory Ball up in the rafters, and Fuller ends up bumping it over. So they get a free ball, middle attack with the left hand off the block, and put away by Maddie Isaac. Had to reach out with that left hand, not where she wanted it to swing with that right hand, but goes up with the left hand, just tools it off the block. With the hands of Elvin on the floor, and that's a point for Laconia. 13-6 now, the lead for the Randolph Rockets here in set 1. Back to serve, Palin Klepski. Means she'll be going up to do some setting now for the Spartans. That one just kind of died right in front of Baird. Just kind of going like a knuckleball. Another serve for Klepski. Baird controls that one. Back sets it right side over to Kolbeck. It's a big swing, but out of bounds. That's 7 or 8 feet, giving the point to Laconia. They're back within 5 now, 13-8, the lead for Randolph on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. That one not quite clearing the net underneath the the upper tape on the serve attempt by Kletzky, and that'll be a point for Randolph. Back up by 6 here in set number 1. Macy Colbeck back to serve, and that's going to go off the arms. Good hard serve. Emma Bone gets there, the libero, but hits off her arms, keeps on going off the rafters and back. And a point for Randolph. 15-8 their lead. Another serve for Colbeck. Ooh, nice hard low serve, nice serving. Middle attack again by Isaac, dug out by Fuller. Over to Bawalda, left side over to Spores, hard at the block, back on the Randolph side. Bawalda goes to that back corner again. Bad pass just bumped over in the third hit. Free ball now for the Lady Rockets. Quick set over to Riley Elvin, just taps it over. Going to go left side over to Janesko. The block is up and catches the line. Got 6'2" and 6 foot over on that right side of the defense. Not sure which one got it, but didn't get past that big wall they put up there with Elvin and Bawalda, the two first cousins. Randolph continues to roll up by 8 now, 16-8. And this one's going to be blasted out of bounds by Colbeck. But if you can get 2-3 points on your serve, you just keep on going for it and blast them out of bounds. Coach will never fault you for that. 16-9 now the lead for the Lady Rockets here in set 1. Back to serve is Lexi Janesko. Good pass over to Bawalda, going back row over to Colbeck. And again, that one's about 6-7 feet deep. About 20 feet off the net. Laconia gets the ball back. Back within 6, 16-10. Janesko again with the serve. Fuller passing the ball over to Bawalda. Left side attack by Spores. And that is out of bounds, trying to go down the line with it. Laconia now on a bit of a roll, coming back, down by 5, 16-11. Janesko again with another serve for the Spartans. Good pass. And middle attack, and that one catches the outside of the line. Big boomer by the 6'2", Riley Elvin. Hammered that one, put it away off to the right. Maybe 12 feet off the net. It's right where you want it, just hanging right there. Let her just on coil on that, rip it. Jory Bawalda now with the serve. Good pass over to Kletzky. A attack from the right side put down by Peyton Morgan. And putting it right where that lefty over there wants to put it, and then she wants to put it down from that, and she did. Nice swing, good set. 3 good hits get you a kill and a point. 17-12 now the lead, a 5-point lead for the Lady Rockets and their new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Back set, and it's going to go all the way over to, just bumped over by Duckett. The right side attack, the block up again between Spores over there and Riley Elvin. Just can't get it past those two. Randolph gets the ball back, and they can afford to go back trading points right now. Leading 18-12 here in set 1. Riley with the serve, and that's going to miss by about a foot, foot and a half. Deep, trying just to go straight away over on the right side. Laconia just kind of hanging in there. If they can put some points together, they could get back. Only down by 5. So Randolph has to buckle down now. Served by Mariska Kays. Left side attack, and not sure if they're going to say if that was off the block. They're calling the official to say it's off the block for the Laconia player, and it'll be Randolph Volleyball. And their point up by 6 again, 19-13. Initiating Jeff Sauer into the volleyball. Just got to kind of go back and forth to the camera. Little tap, and that one is dug out by Duckett. Left side attack by Colbeck. Just taps it right into the block off the hands of Tierney Madigan, and then goes on the floor. Little touch on there by Macy Colbeck gets the kill. 20-13 now the lead for the Randolph Lady Rockets. And a serve for Spores. It's going to be tight to the net. Randolph up there, block it, put it down. Looks like it was Savannah Duckett over on that right side of the defense that just on the overpass put it away right by the right sideline. Randolph now back up by 8, 21-13. Serve from Spores, good hard hit, but it's controlled by Laconia. That one catches the net, and Randolph controls. Back set over on the right side from Bawalda. Cross-court shot to the back left corner, but a little too far deep. The swing by Savannah Duckett. Laconia down by 7, getting the point now with a serve. Ava Engel, the sophomore, back to serve. Fuller chases Bawalda to the back row, and Grigger hits it to the back corner. That is controlled from right by the 10-foot line. Janesco's shot to the back row is kept alive. Fuller with a flat-footed shot about 15 feet off the net. It's underneath the upper tape. Into the net, and a point for Laconia. Back within 6, 21-15 Randolph. Engel with a serve, and Fuller dives forward. Can't get to it. Nice serve there by Engel. Has her team back within 5. Timeout on the court. Back in 1 minute with more girls volleyball on Radio Plus Sports.
Marshview Veterinary Clinic is a proud supporter of the student athletes of the Randolph Rockets. The team at Marshview is happily accepting new patients for wellness and surgery. We're also pleased to offer emergency and urgent care services for pets throughout the community. Dr. Jeff Hookstead, Dr. Jackie McIntyre, Dr. Colby McIntyre, and the friendly staff at Marshview look forward to seeing you and your four-legged companions. Go Rockets!
And we are back at Randolph High School, 21-16. Spartans on a three-point run right now. Got themselves back within 5. Forcing Randolph to take a timeout. Grigger takes a swing towards the right side. Towards that right sideline, and getting their arms on it was Emma Bowen, but he flies off her arms and out of bounds into the bleachers. Point for Randolph. Much needed point for them, but now with only 3 points away from taking set number 1 of 22-16. Baird with a serve for the Lady Rockets. Set by Kay is going left side. Looping shot. He is out of bounds, a little wide right. On the shot over there, and Randolph will get a point. 2 points away from set number 1, up 23-16. Baird with another serve. That was going to be tight to the net. Goes over the net and goes out of bounds wide right. Mishandled ball off the arms of their libero, Emma Bone. Set number 1 point for the Lady Rockets. Baird tries to close it up. Boy, a laser just catching the top of the net. Let serve, keeps on going. Fuller getting the ball over to Bewald up by the net. Grigger pushes it over. Middle attack now by Vandenberg. He is kept alive by Spores. Just a little jousting at the net, kept alive by Bone in the back. Going to go left side, back over to Janesco. A little tap shot, pushed back over on the Laconia side. Right side attack. Left-handed swing by Tierney Madigan. That is blocked back on Laconia side. And Vandenberg with a big swing, but a nice job by Spores to keep it alive. And a little tight to the net and high for Grigger to get to it. The best volley of the entire match so far, and Laconia comes out on top. Just kept on swinging away, and Randolph finally succumbs to it. 24-17, another set 1 point for the Randolph Lady Rockets. Grigger goes cross court, and Laconia just couldn't quite control it. And Randolph will win the first set by a score of 25-17. Back in 3 minutes with set number 2 on Radio Plus Sports.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living has been serving the Beaver Dam, Marquezine, Waupun, Partyville, Ryle, Fall River, and Columbus area since 1972. They're located in the heart of downtown Randolph, a rural community which they're very active, sponsoring many events and benefits, including this game today. They're proud to support residents' continuum of care by offering both assisted living and skilled nursing care. Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living. Randolph.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today. The Boathouse Pub and Eatery on the shores of Fox Lake serves lunch and supper with the best view of Fox Lake. Their menu gives you many delicious options like burgers, pizza, nachos, chicken, sandwiches, wraps, and so much more. The Boathouse has great specials Monday through Saturday, including all-you-can-eat chicken wings, all-you-can-eat spaghetti, burgers and fries, tacos, and of course their amazing fish fry. Bring your friends or make new ones at the Boathouse Pub and Eatery on Chief Kuno Trail, Fox Lake. A&B Fitness Concepts in Randolph is accepting new members. A&B Fitness is a workout facility dedicated to helping all of its members reach their fitness goals. They offer fitness classes with a personal feel, small group personal training, and one-on-one personal training, all in a non-intimidating environment in order to fit the needs of their members. Some of the Randolph athletes participating in today's game work out at A&B Fitness Concepts in Randolph. A&B Fitness, give them a call at 920-763-5695.
Pretty good blocking by both teams. Randolph a little bit of an edge on that in that first set, and maybe a little bit more on the attack for the Randolph Lady Rockets in that first set. But some good moments by Laconia. They kind of hung around there, just kind of faded away right at the end and losing by 8, 25-17. So we are ready to go in set number 2. Pretty good crowd here for school not even being in session yet, unless they just started today. I'm not sure if they did in Randolph or not. They start in Beaver Dam yet?
Yes, we started, today.
Okay. I see a lot of the senior high school classes started, and I know my grandson's not starting till Wednesday, coming up in a couple days. Randolph comes up with the first point with Macy Colbeck back serving for the Lady Rockets. Serve for Colbeck. Nice server, but that one just pulled a little bit wide left. She puts a little bit of mustard on her serves over and kind of has a little movement from right to left on her shots. Well, now with Laconia tying it up at 1 apiece. A shot from the right side, they're going to say is just out on the swing from the left side by Josie Spores. Takes a big swing, misses by inches. And another point for Laconia. They now lead 2-1. Another serve for Janesco. They pass over to Bowaldi, gets it over to Riley Alvin. That's dug out by Bone in the back, but can't quite control it. Ends up going underneath the net. Trying to save it was Palin Kletzky. But almost would have had to bring it back from the Randolph side of her net and kind of pop it back somehow. Randolph gets the ball back. We're tied at 2 apiece here in set number 2. Jory Bowalda back to serve now for Randolph. Set back over, kind of a middle attack, just kind of rolled over a high looping shot. Another quick set over to Riley Elvin, hits it hard off the block. Riley gets the kill. It'll be fun watching how that connection hopefully will keep on getting better as the season goes along between the cousins. I'm sure we'll find some extra time to get out there and Riley's backyard court back there and work on that. Just little quick sets over the net and she'll just pound them down. Laconia again has to just bump it over on the third hit. Jory Bowalda going to back set it right side and a big shot, but right back over in the Randolph side after the swing of Spores. A little tight to the net, and then we've got looks like Duckett a little kind of losing her balance a little bit and ends up in the net like a fish caught in the net. And that'll be a point for Laconia. We're tied at 3 apiece. Good start to the second set. If you want to see a nice close match between these two teams. Diving save by Bone back over on the Randolph side. Fuller sets right side over to Spores. Block back off the arms of big Callista Vandenberg. Gets the block kill. And one lands just inside the line on the left side. Is a point to Laconia. They're back with the lead now, 4-3. And serving is Emma Bone. Her serve just misses by inches right down that left line. Just a few inches wide. Going back and forth right now, 4-4 in set number 2. 1-0 lead in the match for the Randolph Lady Rockets. Miss hit, chased off the court, can't quite get to it off the hands of Lexi Janesco in the back row, but it kind of shoots off to her right by the student section. Jeff and I are going to find Randy Armgren. We're going to bring him along to Randolph coming up on Friday night. We'll be right back in Randolph to bring you Randolph football as they take on Fall River Rio. And I even see the Fall River quarterback across the gym from me, Matt Miller. So it should be an interesting matchup with those two teams. Big swing on the right side. And puts it away. Come up with the point. Now they've opened up a 2-point lead, 6-4, here in set number 2. Riley Elvin again with the serve. Going middle back. It's going to be kind of tight to the net. It's popped over on the second net again, right above the net. Back on the Randolph side. Rigger will take it over into the block. Diving save by Elvin. Nice job by the tall girl in the back. Back setter on the right side and trying to put it down with the left hand was Peyton Morgan. But brought it down a little too fast, and that will be Randolph's point. Up with their biggest lead of the second set, up 7-4 right now. Riley with the serve. Pushed up to the front, pop back up, and pushed over by Vandenberg. Rigger gets it, going to go left side over to Duckett. A little too leisurely on her hit and hits it into the net. And that'll be a point for Laconia. Checking in now is Mariska Kays coming in to set and to serve right now for the Laconia Spartans. 7-5 the lead for the Rockets. Fuller getting the pass over to Jory Bawalda, right side on the right side over to Spores. As they go cross court, just misses just a few inches long in that back left corner. Laconia back within 1. 7-6 the lead for the Randolph Lady Rockets. Laconia trying to tie it up right now. Fuller's pass again over to Bawalda. Left side attack by Grigger. Rare is back, but that's going to be out by about 5 feet. And that is a point for Laconia. They've tied it up. They were down by 3 and came right back, tying it up at 7 apiece. Next service fielded by Macy Colbeck. Bawalda getting the ball cross-court set. Just a roll shot by Grigger. And she just kind of chicken wings it back over. There's a middle attack by Vandenberg going to the right side, and that's going to be out of bounds wide right, and it'll be Randolph volleyball. 8-7 now, the lead for the Lady Rockets. We'll put Josie Spores back to serve for Randolph. Spores serves right from the middle in that back line. Serve anywhere you want along that whole line, whether it's left side, right side. We'll pass over to Jory Bawalda, and as she's trying to get a little quick set over to Lauren Grigger. Lauren kind of stumbled, and she was laying down on the floor and kind of hit her in the head on that set, but a good chuckle even from members of the bench. The Randolph Rockets. Lauren with a big smile on her face. We're all tied up at 8 apiece now. Laconia with the volleyball serving is Ava Engel. The pass by Grigger over. Now not really a great pass. Having to reach over almost above the net was Jory. I might have went over the net with anybody else because she just kind of brought it back. Being 6 foot tall up there. But nobody else could get to it. Point for Laconia. They take the lead back now, 9-8. Back set right side over to Duckett off the fingertips of Mariska Kays and out of bounds deep. Randolph ties it back up at 9 apiece, so a competitive second set between these two teams. After Randolph won the first set 27-17 or 25-17. Checking in and serving now for Randolph is Carly Baird. This handle passes in the back row, so a free ball for Randolph. Going to go to Colbeck over the left side. That is blocked back on the Randolph side. Back to Colbeck. This time just taps it over, kept alive by Kays. There's a left side attack, pushed up by Baird. And from about 12 feet off the net into the net on the shot by Macy Colbeck is a point for Laconia. They regain the lead at 10-9. So Calista Vanderberg with the serve. Baird steps up and controls the ball. Go over to Macy Colbeck, and they say that's going to miss. Could have been more than an inch or two. Doesn't matter if it's past the line, it's out of bounds and it's called out. So 11-9 now. Laconia up by 2, 11-9. Little looping serve. Fuller passes the ball over to Bawalda. Backs that a little too tight to the net. And Greger tries to just tap it over, but can't control it. Goes off her fingertips, out of bounds on the other outside of the net, out of bounds wide right. Timeout now for Randolph, trailing by 3, 12-9. We'll be back right after this with more of the second set on Radio Plus Sports.
Say hello to Ergo, a bank designed to change the way you feel about banks. Ergo Bank combines ergonomics with economics to create a more comfortable banking experience. Ergo Bank accommodates the needs of today's busy customers, which is why at Ergo, banking has never felt better. Get to know Ergo by visiting us in Marquezan and Fox Lake, and take a look at our new website at ergobank.com. Ergo Bank, better banking by design. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Okay, we're back at Randolph High School. Randolph having to take a timeout. Trailing now 12-9. Biggest lead here in the entire match for Laconia Spartans. It's a bad pass, but Bawalda takes it over on the second hit. Back over on the Laconia side. Fullback keeping it alive. Chases Jory. Just tap it back in and pushed over by Fuller. And a big swing from that right side by Madigan is out of bounds by a foot or two. And a point going to the Randolph Lady Rockets, trailing by 2, 12-10 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Fuller with a serve going down the line. Bowen pushes the ball up, sets her to the left side over to Vandenberg. Block back, a big tall lineup over on that right side again for Randolph. You gotta want to stay away from that. Maybe try to find Madigan on the right side in their net by Randolph's defense on the left side. And still got Riley Elvin that's mobile, going from foul pole to cover that net both sides. And we're just tapping it over again and kept alive by Spores. Here goes just a little push shot by Elvin. And a little attack, big swing. That's going to be out of bounds deep on the swing by Maddie Isaac. Testing our officials, our line judges on the end lines. A lot of shots just missing by an inch or two. Randy Fuller with a serve. That one just kind of floats, doesn't rotate. Kind of a knuckleball just hung in the air. Ends up missing by a few feet. And that'll be a point for Laconia. They're back up by a score of 13-12 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Back to serve for Laconia is Palin Kletzky. Krieger with a good pass over to Bawalda. A little quick set. Still got to get that connection yet between Elvin and Bawalda. Kolbeck, here's the opportunity from behind the 10-foot line into the net. And that is a point for Laconia. 14-12 now is the lead for Laconia. Here in set number 2, trying to tie this match up. Again, that's still too tight to the net. Just pushed over on the second hit. Middle attack by Isaac. Blocked back over, and a point for Randolph. They're back within a point now. 14-13, the lead for Laconia. You see Kolbeck with the serve. Bowen with a pretty good pass on a nice serve. Shot from the right side by Janesco is dug up by Randolph. Spores rolls one over. Trying to control it over there. He is Palin Kletzky, but just hits it into the net and spins down to the floor. And that is a point for Randolph. They've tied it up now at 14 apiece. Just got to kind of relax and see where it comes down, and don't overcommit yourself any direction. Spores on the left side, hard up the block. Jory Bawalda back to serve for the Rockets. The Lecca ball just barely over the net. Isaac keeps it alive. Here goes Morgan, blocked right back over on the Laconia side. Fuller passes the ball over to Bawalda, and that is out of bounds on the swing to the back right corner by Riley Elvin. Really fun watching how those two develop again on their connection, and it's going to be an unstoppable combination coming up as the season goes along. Bawalda getting the ball over to Riley Elvin, goes to the back left corner, this time off the arms of Palin Kletzky and out of bounds deep. 16 apiece. Very competitive second set. After Randolph took the first one, 25-17. Riley Elvin serving for Randolph. It's passed tight to the net and going up. Nice job and good recognition on that one by Lauren Grigger. Could see it was going to be tight to the top part of the net, so all they're going to be able to do is just tap it over straight away, and goes up and blocks it down. And left side swing, and that's going to be out of bounds deep. The swing on the left side by Ava Engel. Randolph gets it back. Riley Elvin again serving. Has put Randolph up by 2, 18-16. Boy, that one, a nice serve, just dumped out at the end, and she had a lot on it. Both players thought it was going to go out deep, and it ends up being in by about a foot. Timeout now by Laconia. They trail by 3, and we'll be back right after this with more volleyball action on Radio Plus Sports.
Chad and Tricia Dinkle, owners of Otter's Inn Bar and Grill in downtown Randolph, wish the Randolph Rockets good luck in today's game. Otter's is the perfect place to take friends and family for a delicious meal. Their menu includes a great selection of appetizers, burgers, specialty sandwiches, and pizzas. And they have great daily specials, including their excellent Friday fish fry and juicy and tender prime rib on Saturdays. For an enjoyable dining experience, head to Otter's Inn Bar and Grill, 179 Stark Street in Randolph.
Back and has a 3-point lead, leading 19-16. And still serving with Riley Elvin back to serve for the Lady Rockets. That one shanks off the arm of Ava Engel and just kind of bumped over on the third hit. Nice swing, and that's going to be just out of bounds deep on the swing by Lauren Grigger. Just a little bit deep on that swing. Nice job by Riley Elvin to chase it down, kind of off the court over on the right side of the court to keep it in, and just about be able to put that ball away. 19-17 the lead for Randolph. Nice job by Fuller getting the ball over to Bawalda. Hard swing off the block. Laconia has control of it, and nice swing by Callista Vandenberg in the middle. They hit it hard off the block and then out of bounds. Vandenberg puts it away. And Laconia not going anywhere. They're only down by a point now with a serve. Mariska Kays now back with the serve. Fuller passing the ball over to Bawalda. Right side attack by Spores. Nice job. Nice quick set there. Not much above the net. About 5 feet off the net. Spores takes a big swing and puts it away. 20-18 now the lead for the Randolph Lady Rockets. And they're trying to go up 2-0. 5 points away from doing that. Good set up to the front to Kay, swing on the right side, and then goes off the block of Macy Colbeck and out of bounds. Laconia back within a point, 20-19. Good job by Randolph to get the ball up to the front row, and then Grigger goes up there and it just taps it over to get the kill. Good job by Spores in the back row to pass the ball up. Had to get down and dirty and go forward just to pop it back up, and she did. Grigger finishes. Baird in to serve now for the Randolph Lady Rockets. Back set over to the right side, over to Madigan. Goes up and puts it away to the middle back. In the area of Baird. A little lunge for the ball, couldn't get to it. Back within a point, now the Spartans. 21-20, the lead now for the Lady Rockets. Bawalda gets it, going left side over to Colbeck. That's going to be out of bounds deep, and a point for Laconia. They've tied it up now at 21 apiece. Yeah, good competitive. It's been just a real close second set. Nobody's been more than 3 points ahead of the other team. Right side attack by Grigger going cross court. That's kept alive by Kays. And a swing by Janesco from the left side, and a Randolph player into. And they're going to say that was Jory Bawalda who was in the net. And now with a 1 point lead is Laconia. Another timeout on the court, back in just 30 seconds with more volleyball action on Radio Plus Sports.
You've put a lot of thought into every detail of your new home, including the flooring. Or you finally decided on the perfect flooring to add life to your current home. Your next move is to call Daryl Vandazan at VZ Flooring to install it for you. He's fully insured and has been in the business for over 18 years, including starting VZ Flooring over 7 years ago. Daryl can install your new carpet, tile, LVP, LVT, and backsplash. Call VZ Flooring at 920-210-4909 to get a free estimate. Tina from Tea's Cup and Cream invites you to join her.
Okay, we are back in Randolph. Seesaw affair right now. Laconia has opened up a 1-point lead. They were down 19-16 at one time and finally have fought back to get the lead back, 22-21. Colbeck just got to poke it over on the third hit, so a free ball over on the Laconia side. Middle attack by Isaac is blocked back down by Lauren Grigger. She'll get the block kill and ties this thing up at 22 apiece. Enjoyable second set here in Randolph. Contested the whole way. Brandy Fuller back to serve for the Lady Rockets. Miss hit up in the rafters. A push up to the front, and Isaac will just have to bump it over, and she ends up missing by a few inches off to the left. And Randolph gets the point. They take the lead back now at 23-22. Now a timeout by Laconia. And we'll do another timeout here back in 30 seconds of more volleyball action on Radio Plus Sports.
Tina from Tea's Cup and Cream invites you to join her and her crew to enjoy one of their iced, blended, or hot specialty coffee drinks. Tea's offers non-coffee drinks and spirits too. Choose from their large selection of homemade baked goods or pick one of the many flavors of chocolate shop ice cream. Tea's has many comfortable places to sit with friends or just be by yourself. Tea's Cup and Cream also has a fun selection of clothing, gift ideas, and seasonal items. Enjoy your next visit to Tea's Cup and Cream at the corner of Stark and High Streets in Randolph.
Okay, Laconia taking a timeout as Randolph has opened up a 1-point lead, 23-22. Brandy Fuller back to serve again for the Lady Rockets. Ball pushed up to the front. Goes Madigan from that right side, and she puts it down and in. Now we are tied up at 23 apiece. Madigan coming up on a couple big kills from that right side during this run, going back and forth, and this time tying the game up at 23 apiece with that shot. Into serve, Palin Kletsky. Kletsky's serve. Grigger passes it up. Good pass. Taking over on the second hit, but Bone digs it out. Left side attack now by Janesko. Block back over on Laconia side, back on the Randolph side. And a shot back to the corner and on the line. The right hand of Jory Bawalda at just the best time it could happen on that second hit. Instead of setting it, took it over to that back left corner. And a point for Randolph, sitting now at set number 2 point. An opportunity to go up 2-0 in sets here in this match. And Colbeck's serve goes out of bounds about 2 feet deep. And we are tied at 24 apiece. Back to serve for Laconia is Lexi Janesko. Fuller passing the ball over to Bawalda. Here goes Spores in the left side, hard up the block, and puts it away. And Randolph now leading 25-24. Extra points here in set number 2. And Randolph again sitting at set point, up 25-24. Their second opportunity here in this second set. Bawalda with the serve. Good pass up front over to Kletsky, and just pushed over by Morgan. Back row attack by Fuller is dug out by Bone. Kletsky getting the ball tight to the net to Isaac, and she cuts it back to her left. Tough shot, not more than a foot off the net, and over by that left sideline. And Laconia has tied it up again at 25 apiece. Calista Vandenberg checks in to go along the front row. Colbeck passing the ball over to Bawal. There goes Spores on the left side, kind of not tight to the net where she wanted it. Had to reach back a little bit for it, causing that ball to go out of bounds deep. And now Laconia with an opportunity here at set number 2 point. Bowen with the serve. Bawalda sets it in the middle and just bumped over by Duckett. That's pushed over on the second hit, so a free chance here for Randolph. Going to get it over to Elvin, just Not a good connection there. Middle attack, blocked back by Elvin. He went down again by Randolph. Nice shot by Spores to go up with the right hand and puts it down. A little jousting at the net, a little bit of a sloppy point for both teams, but Randolph comes up with it. We're tied at 26 apiece. Riley Elvin, good server back for the Lady Rockets. Kind of loops that one back. Passed up by Engel. Here goes Morgan from that right side again, and she's been doing some big stuff over there. She's going to rotate out now, but she puts it away. And that is a point for the for Laconia Spartans. Now back up at set number 2 point, 27-26. Mariska Kay's back to serve for Laconia, trying to tie this thing up at 1 set apiece. I want to thank our sponsors, Asen Building, Jeff Ratagic over there. Take care of all your building needs. Just give him a call. Get on his list. Big in demand right now. Kays with the serve. That one is barely clear as Fuller comes up. Pumps off her arms, out of bounds, wide right. And second set going to Laconia, battling hard and tying this thing up at 1 apiece. They win 28-26. We got a match going on now. We'll be back with set number 3 coming your way in just a few minutes as we continue from Randolph High School on Radio Plus Sports.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem. If you suffer from debilitating and chronic joint pain, learn how innovative medicine with human cellular tissue products can get you back to living your best life.
Hi, my name is Les. I've suffered with a bad right knee for 30 years or 40 years. Actually had a knee replacement scheduled, and I looked into this, and it was probably one of the best decisions I've ever made. My knee now, 3 months later, is almost like new. I can run up and down stairs. I can sit at a gym watching a basketball game. Really, really happy and pleased with the results. Plan on strongly recommending this to, and I have been recommending this to friends and family who have had joint issues, shoulders, backs, and knees.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living has been serving the Beaver Dam, Markesan, Waupun, Partyville, Ryle, Fall River, and Columbus area since 1972. They're located in the heart of downtown Randolph, a rural community which they're very active, sponsoring many events and benefits, including this game today. They're proud to support residents' continuum of care by offering both assisted living and skilled nursing care. Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living. Randolph.
Dairyland Auto Center in Randolph is the place to bring your vehicle to keep it running its best.
Here we go. We got a match going here. We're all tied up at 1 set apiece after we went to extra points in set number 2. Randolph receives serve first, and a big swing by Riley Alvin to the set from Jory Bawaldo off the block and on the floor on the Laconia side. Randolph gets the first point of set number 3. And Randolph with a couple opportunities and set points in set 2, just couldn't finish the deal, and then Laconia finally took care of business, winning 28-26. Spores will just bump it over on the third hit. Pass up to the front over to Kletsky. Goes Morgan again from that right side. Being more and more effective from that right side, swinging over there and hitting it hard off the block. And a point for Laconia. We're tied at 1 apiece. Lexi Janetsko back to serve for Laconia. Pass over to Jory Bowalda, and a nice job getting up quickly and putting it away is Josie Spores. Josie gets herself the kill. 2-1 now, the lead for Randolph. I can't get any closer than what we had in that second set. But see what the third set brings here at Randolph High School. That one just kind of died right into the net. Looked pretty good to start with, and then just boom, like a breaking ball and went right down into the net. So a service error for the Lady Rockets. Ties this third set up by a score of 2-2. It's kind of going deep, and chasing it is Jory Bowalda, bumped over by Duckett on the third hit. Set in the middle over to Vandenberg, and it's going to be a little bit deep from that middle position. Randolph gets the ball back. A lot of errors causing points right now. We've been having, I'm not sure how you're watching or listening to us, a little trouble with our video feed and our internet connection here at Randolph. Block kill for Lauren Grigger. Lauren gets the kill, a little overpass ball, trying to save it. Goes a little too far, and Lauren says, I'll take that down and finish this one. 4-2 now, the lead for the Lady Rockets. The serve for Riley Elvin, and that one's just going to miss just a hair long. Giving a point to Laconia. They're back within a point now. It's now 4-3 in favor of Randolph on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Serve now for Mariska Kays. Good pass over to Jory Bowalda. Right side attack by Spores, and the block up by Callista Vandenberg puts it down for the block kill. And another nice serve by Laconia to get another point. They're gaining confidence as this match goes along. They've opened up a 1-point lead now, 5-4. And there's a serve that goes into the net off the hands of Mariska Kays. One of those serves looks like it was going to go over and just kind of died right into the net at the end. Spores, again, now some service errors popping up a little bit more often between these two teams. You'll see Spores hitting that one into the net. Ava Engel back to serve for Laconia. Just a little floater. Fuller, nice job popping the ball and keeping it alive. And Macy Colbeck kept it alive on the Laconia side, and going down with the block kill is Randolph's Savannah Duckett. Goes up as that ball was tight to the net. Duckett will check out right now, and coming in for her will be Randolph's Carly Baird. Baird from the middle back with the serve for the Lady Rockets. Bone getting the ball up front over to Kays. And block back and back on the Randolph side. Looks like a pinball action going on. And ball's bumped over by Grigger on the third hit. Kays gets it again. Middle attack by Vandenberg. Cross court. And that one's going to go out of bounds wide. It looked like it. You can see some space between that where it came down. 7-6 a lead now for Randolph. Baird with another serve. Ball pushed over on the left side over to Janesco. Dug out by Fuller. Left side attack now by Macy Colbeck. Little ricochet up in the rafters, and she'll get the kill. Randolph gets the point, opening up a 2-point lead, 8-6. Another serve for Baird. Stringing some together for the Lady Rockets, and a left serve. Catches all of the net and then crawls over. Puts you back on your heels just a little bit and hits the floor. Nobody around it. Point for Randolph on a run right now. 4-point run. Tried to do the net thing again, but a little too low on that one. Hits it into the net, but a nice run there by Randolph's Carly Baird. Has her team leading by 2, 9-7. Melissa Vandenberg back to serve. Good pass over to Bowalda. Backs that right side over to Grigger off the block. Kept alive by Kays. Middle attack by Isaac. Kept alive by Baird. Tight to the net. Swing by Colbeck, but into the block. So it looks like Tierney Madigan on the block kill on that one for the Laconia Spartans. Vandenberg's next serve. Good pass over to Bawalda. Right side attack by Grigger. Goes down the line. That one is in. Nice choice. Going the line on that one instead of cross court. Good little trip along the front row for Randolph's Lauren Grigger. 10-8 the lead now for the Randolph Lady Rockets. Isaac backpedals and hits it into the block. Elvin waiting for it. That's dug out by Bone. The block was up again. Not sure if they got up in time to get to Colbeck's hands or just hit the bottom of the net, but nonetheless, Randolph will get the point, opening up a 3-point lead, 11-8. Good early season battle between a couple of teams that could meet each other in the postseason. Third hit is just bumped over. Free ball now for Randolph. Quick set over to Elvin. It's going to be a little wide right, but yeah, why not? You get it right there. You're going to put it down. Just swing hard and see what happens. It just misses by well, half a foot or so off to the right. So it'll be fun to see how that progresses with the connection between the setter and hitter. The season goes along. It's going to be pretty remarkable. Little floater kept alive by Baird. Just pushed over on the third hit by Elvin. Going to go over to Morgan again. Randolph controls, takes it on the second hit. Nice job by Jory Bawalda. Kind of an awkward hit up towards the net, so she decides to go to that back left corner. Likes to go back there with it. 12-9 now, the lead for the Randolph Lady Rockets. You see Colbeck with the serve. And catches the Raptors a little bit. You ought to be heads up. Never know what's going to be up there. Pass over to the left side, right down the line. Josie Spores puts it away, and a nice set by Jory Bawalda. That's one thing Randolph learned how to play a little faster offense, not popping a lot of balls high in the air, because when you play in here, got to keep it down below that low ceiling that they've got here with the Raptors here. So you don't see them put it up high into those Raptors very often. And that really does help to get you a faster offense. Left side attack by Morgan is dug out by Baird. He goes Spores going right at Engel, and then it goes off the block on the swing on the left side by Lexi Janesco. (13-10) the lead for Randolph. Ball back in the hands of Laconia. Janesco back to serve. It's tight to the net, just popped over in the second hit by Bawalda. Middle attack by Isaac, just schools it off the block of Riley Elvin, and then out of bounds. Good smart shot by Maddie Isaac. Gets Laconia back within two, 13-11. Another serve for Lexi Janesco. Oh, and Baird shanks one off her arms, and it shoots straight right. Baird, very good softball player, too. Very athletic young lady. And earning herself some time on the court. It's just a freshman. Or I should say sophomore. She did get to the next class after her freshman year. Goes Isaac from the middle position. The block is up with Elvin and Spores over there. Got the big block kill up. 14-12 now, the lead for Randolph. Randolph would love to get some kind of rhythm going here and get some room between them and Laconia, but they just kind of hang right in there and keep on coming at you. Here goes Engel over the left side, and big long arms of 6'2" Riley Elvin go up for the block kill. Just reaches off to her left. She thought she maybe had a cut past her, but she can reach a long way and gets the block kill. 15-12 now, the lead for Randolph, up by 3. Jory Bawalda with a serve. Bone passes it. Morgan chases it off the court, puts it back in. Engel puts it up into the rolled up partition that they have right above half court here. Comes back on the Laconia side. Point for Randolph, up by a score of 16-12. Bawalda continues to serve. A little knuckleball action on that one. Isaac gets it in the middle, just barely goes over. Kept alive by Duckett. Here goes Spores down the line, right at Bone. Shanks it off her arms and over the scorer's table. Good job by the official scorer here, reaching back and showing a little athleticism and bringing it back on the court. 17-12 now the lead for the Lady Rockets. Another knuckleball. It's pushed up. Isaac gets it again, just loops it over, kept alive by Bawalda. Fuller will set it over the left side over to Spores, off the block. Kept alive, set now by Kletzky, and Morgan will push it to that back middle. Really been their main weapon to really kind of stop the bleeding many times so far in this match, especially in the second and third. Didn't put a lot, but just found a good spot in that back part of the court to get the point for Laconia. 17-13 the lead now for Randolph. Tight to the net, back set, and gets it over to Riley Elvin, reaches up above everybody in the gym, and just taps it down in the middle of the court. She gets the kill, puts her team back up by 5, 18-13. Elvin with another serve for Randolph, going to that back right corner. A push to the back, Elvin passes it up the front over to Jory. Tight to the net to Duckett, and waiting over there for the block is Ava Engel, gets the block kill. 18-14 the lead. Now for the Randolph Lady Rockets. Laconia just getting the last point, and they have the serve and see if they can run a few off. They want to keep this a close third set. So we're tied at 1 apiece. A little janitorial duty to get the sweat off the floor. Jory doing a little bit of everything out there. Jory the janitor, wiping it up. Back to play here in Randolph. Jory gets a good pass, back set over the right side over to Spores, blocked back on the Randolph side. And finally taken over by Fuller on the third hit. Engel on the left side goes down the line, but Walda keeps it alive. Fuller chases it down. Spores just taps it over on the third hit. Engel getting the ball over to Kays, and nice shot by Madigan to hit it over, but off the block, kept it alive by Randolph. Just rolled over. Two competitive points so far. Bawalda takes it over, but it's controlled by Laconia. Over on the second hit again over on the Randolph side. Middle attack by Grigger, kept it alive. That's up in the rafters. Fuller chases it down, gets it to Grigger. She goes deep with it. So this one's going to end. And that one goes right off the shoulders of Macy Colbeck. Nice hard swing by Callista Vanderberg. A laser right at her. Well, that was a competitive point. The longest one we've had so far in the match. 18-15 the lead for the Lady Rockets. Fuller tries to get the ball, chasing it down. As Bawalda tapped over on the Laconia side. Left side attack by Engel going cross court. Fuller keeps it alive, and we've got a player maybe underneath the net for the Randolph Lady Rockets. Say maybe a Duckett under the net for Randolph. Just like that, Laconia was down by 5, now only down by 2, 18-16. See Colbeck chasing to the back row as Bawalda just tapped over in the third hit. Free ball now for Laconia. Madigan gets a big swing and no touch. You're looking for a touch somewhere from somebody. Not getting the call as Coach Weiss was adamant off the bench and saying that was a touch, as members of the crowd were, but say no, it's Randolph's point. It goes out of bounds deep. Spores with the serve. Janesco pass it up front. Swing by Vandenberg, blocked back over by Grigger. Right side attack off the block of Macy Colbeck on the swing by Engel. And she tools it off the block and gets a point for the Laconia Spartans. Still a 2-point deficit for Laconia, 19-17. Back to serve is Engel. Not a great pass. Matter of fact, that goes to nobody off the arms of Fuller. Now just a 1-point lead for Randolph. Laconia with all the momentum right now. We've got a timeout on the court. Back in 30 seconds. More girls volleyball action on Radio Plus Sports.
Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most. Contact Christine File Agent at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun or call 920-324-3488 today. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
What another great set going on here at Randolph High School. Randolph up by about 5 points just recently, and now a 4-point run by Laconia. They'll be serving, and they're back within a point. 19-18, still serving is Ava Engel. They're tied at 1 set apiece. She was going to get that 2-1 edge in the match. Tori Bawalda passes left side over to Colbeck, and that's going to miss by a few feet deep back middle. And we are tied at 19 apiece here in Randolph. Engel with another serve after ice her arm down, serving so much here in this third set. Set to the back row over to Sports. He's going to rolls it over, but a spin on that one. Found a good spot in the back right corner. A diving Emma Bone can't get to it, and it's a point for Randolph, getting the lead back, 20-19, just in time to not be down here in this third set late in it. Baird back into serve. She had a good run last time she went through the back row. Back to Baird, pushes out front over to Bawalda. Grigger takes a big swing. Got a lot of control spinning around to her left, and ends up just taking that thing out of bounds by about 4 or 5 feet. Puts the score now at 20 apiece. Bawalda gets the pass, going to go over right side over to Grigger. And that one's going to be tight to the net in the back row, and it's going to be off the antenna up there. And a nice attempt for a save by Mariska Kays on a hard hit ball, but it goes off the net, then into the antenna, and then that's out of bounds. 21-20 now. Randolph gets a point, back with the lead. Brandy Fuller serves now for the Lady Rockets. Pass over the left side over to Janesco. The block is up. Riley Elvin up there rolling with Jory Bawalda. The worst combination to try to have to hit against. 6'2" and 6 foot on that right side. Randolph up now 22-20. A timeout on the court by Laconia. Back in just 30 seconds with more of this exciting third set on Radio Plus Sports.
Roberts Brothers Painting of Randolph is a proud supporter of Randolph Rockets Athletics. Family owned and operated since 1958, the Roberts Brothers have the skills, knowledge, and techniques to get your exterior paint job done right, no matter your painting needs. Roberts Brothers Painting uses the finest materials and equipment to guarantee a professional job that you'll be proud of. For more info, visit robertsbrotherspainting.com or give Hugh or Paul, the Roberts Brothers, a call at 326-5103 or 326-6214 for all of your exterior painting needs.
Okay, we are back at Randolph, leading now 22-20. Laconia back after that. Riley Elvin gets a chance in the middle, but that is dug up by Bone. Left side attacks on the Randolph side. And they're calling too many hits up there by Riley Elvin. Kind of tried to poke at it, then swung again. So that is a point for the Laconia Spartans. 22-21. Jeff Colbeck trying to see if there wasn't maybe a... We'll see Spores hard off the block. We'll see Spores hard off the block of Morgan on that right side. And that's a point for the Randolph Rockets, now setting up by 3, 24-21. Another 30-second timeout for us. Be back with the conclusion of the third set right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
If you have any building or remodeling projects in your future, make sure to call Jeff Rtajcic at Ace in Building and Remodeling Randolph. Ace has been in business for over 20 years and builds new homes, offers complete interior and exterior remodeling and additions, single to multiple car garages, windows, decks and patios, seamless siding, and seamless gutters. Ace stands for Achieving Carpentry Excellence. Let them work on your next project. You'll be glad you did. Give Ace in Building and Remodeling a call at 920-326-3624.
Okay, welcome back to Randolph. Sitting now at set number 3 point.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. He's been in the business for 10 years and started up Torres Tree Service 3 years ago. Eli and his team's
going at it. Who wanted that last point? They go up and put it away. Look like Riley had it. 25-21. Randolph wins the third set and now lead 2-1 in sets in this match. Be back with what should be an entertaining fourth set coming your way in just a few minutes on Radio Plus Sports.
HomeAndAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeAndAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeAndAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Holman family your first stop at HomeAndAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Holman.
Most of us plan ahead in life. We plan for our wedding, our children's education, family vacations, and other life events. Understanding the benefits of pre-planning your funeral has prompted many to take the step and plan for their own arrangements. The biggest reason is so your family is put at ease by knowing your decisions are taken care of. The burden is lifted off their shoulders. Call 324-5547 to discuss pre-planning your funeral arrangements.
Coles Community Funeral Homes, Marquezan, Randolph, and Waupun.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. He's been in the business for 10 years and started up Torres Tree Service 3 years ago. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get to trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-344-58. Dairyland Auto Center in Randolph is the place to bring your vehicle to keep it running its best. Owner Micah Voskill has been working at Dairyland for over 20 years. Their ASE certified mechanics can do everything from replacing your tires, brakes, and battery, oil changes, and simple maintenance to replacing your transmission. And they use quality Napa parts. Pamper your vehicle with a visit to Dairyland Auto Center in Randolph. They wish the Randolph Rockets good luck in today's game.
We are back at Randolph High School. What a match going on right now. That one came right down to the end again, and Randolph pulls away at the end to win by a score of 25-21 and take a 2-1 lead here in this match. It would be fun if these teams meet each other in the postseason, which could very well happen. It seems Randolph is up in Division III for the season, getting into the postseason. Morgan gets the set over on the left side, dug up by Randolph. Spores from the left side. She just hammers it off the block of Isaac and puts it on the floor, and Randolph takes the early lead again, leading 1-0. Scott Ritzma out there listening. I'm sure he's cheering on his Laconia Spartans. Softball coach over at Laconia High School. Shot on the right side. He has dug out Janesco. Shot, and then Randolph tries to get it over, but a good block by Laconia. Still blocked back on the Randolph side. Colbeck getting the ball is taken by Spores way in the back row. Bone passing the ball up to the front. And a dig by Baird. It's going to get tapped over by Bewald on the third hit. Letsky gets it left side. A cross-court shot by Janesco is kept alive by Randolph, and just kind of a ping pong match up there, and finally goes off the block at the end. Elvin gets the kill, and the point going to the Randolph Lady Rockets, now leading 2-0. Very competitive match between these two teams, and the battle won that time by Randolph. Macy Colbeck with the serve, middle back. Bone getting the ball up front over to Kletzky. Middle attack by Isaac, and then the lone block up there of big Riley Elvin, putting it down in the block kill. 3-0, the lead now for the Randolph Lady Rockets, trying to wrap this thing up in 4, leading 2-1 in sets in this match. Pass to Kletzky up front, and pushed over by Janesco, and Randolph controls, pushed over by Bewalda off the net, and kept alive up on the rafters for a little bit, and Elvin kind of just tries to poke it over to her right, but up with a block. It looked like maybe Lexi Janesco possibly up there. They're up there covering at least if it would have got over. 3-1 now the lead for Randolph. Baird kind of gets spun around and off her arms and out of bounds wide left. Laconia coming back within a point, 3-2 in favor of Randolph on your New Medical Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Bringing you the game from the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth here at Randolph High School. It's right at center court, which I found out by one of the parents is their spot to sit in. So if we get back here for another volleyball match, we might have to move down a few feet to let Pete Powalda be able to sit in his spot right in the middle. I just figured he's always in the front row. He is for basketball, but volleyball's a top row guy. Point going to the Randolph Rockets, now with a 2-point lead up 4-2. Middle attack by Isaac. Tries to go to the back left corner, but blasts that one a little too long, a little too wide. 5-2 Randolph. Scoreboard brought to you by New Medical Center. Thanks to their sponsorship throughout the years. Oh, that one just barely gets over the net. Isaac has to push it up, a chest pass right by the net, and a swing by Morgan over on that right side. That's put back down to the block kill by Josie Spores. 6-2 the lead now for the Randolph Rockets. Early timeout here in the fourth set, and we're going to take a timeout, be back in 30 seconds with more girls volleyball on Radio Plus Sports.
Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner Dittman are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191. Randolph Family Dental is excited to announce they'll be moving to their brand new facility at 130 Progress Drive in Randolph in early 2023.
Here we go. Early Laconia timeout taken here in the fourth set. And then they serve receive here right off the hands of Ava Engel on the serve by Jory Bawalda, giving Randolph another point, opening up a 5-point lead early in the fourth set. Bawalda's next serve. Again, that one is dying. It's going to go over on the first hit. It's going to get pushed over by Bawalda on the second hit, but chased down. Isaac just taps it over in the third hit. Set over on the left side over to Spores. Popped in the air by Kletzky. And going down the line with it is Morgan. Finding that back right corner open. 7-3 the lead now for Randolph on your New Medical Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Back to serve for Laconia, Emma Bone. Good pass over to Bawalda. Going to go back over to Spores, and she's had to kind of go backpedal on that one. Not a great set. Has to backpedal to try to get to it. And just hits it into the net on the third hit. Back within 3 is Laconia. They never go away. They kind of hang right in there. Bones next serve. Goes right back to Macy Colbeck. Back set over to Riley Elvin. Takes a big swing, and that catches the back of the line. Nice little connection on the back set to the right side over to Riley Elvin on the set by cousin Jory Bawalda. Back to a 4-point lead for the host Lady Rockets, up 8-4. Elvin back to serve for Randolph. Going to get passed to the middle. Swing by Vandenberg is popped in the air by Colbeck. Get the ball over to the right side. A little cut shot there by Duckett. And a shot at the end, kind of stumbling a little bit trying to get to the ball, was Callista Vandenberg just trying to poke it over and then kind of tripped a little bit. That caused her to hit the net, or ball right into the net. Randolph gets another point. Up by 5 now, 9-4. Real good looking serve there by Elvin. Pop back over on the Randolph side of the first hit. Grigger's hit. It goes off the arms of Kletzky. And then out of bounds on the save attempt by Morgan. Point going to the Randolph Lady Rockets, up by 6 now, 10-4. Checking the game is Talia Erdman. Coming in for Ava Engel. Some more great serving again by Elvin. Left side attack. Getting right out to Erdman to start out her trip on the court. Kletzky gets it, back set over to Morgan. Cross-court shot. Normally going kind of back middle and back right corner, but goes cross-court on it. No one can control it for Randolph. Just got a hand on it. Goes out of bounds wide left, and it'll be Laconia point and volleyball. 10-5 the lead now for Randolph. Back to serve for Laconia is Mariska Keys. Back set right side over to Spores. Good job by Bone to get a hand on it. Gets over the net. Net lands in. And a point for Laconia. Just one of those reaction moves out there. You just got your arm out there trying to pop it up. It goes off her hands over the net. And just misses the antenna and goes in over on the Randolph side. The serve into the net, which you can ill afford to do when you dig yourself a hole. So Keys into the net on that serve. 11-6. Now the lead for Randolph. And Josie Spores back to serve for the Lady Rockets. That goes off the fingertips of Talia Erdman. Should be noted that Randolph is without their main left side hitter, actually. And that is Charisma Muth. She'll be available to play coming up next week. So they're going to really be a very effective team. That catches the back of the line, an ace serve for Josie Spores. Yeah, you add her into the mix. And we've got Randolph football coming up. I just kind of reminded of that as I see Matt Miller kind of, is he limping a little bit? I don't know. The young man in the white long sleeve shirt up there, that's a quarterback for the Fall River Rio team. How do I know that? Because he dates Presley Bowalda, Jory's sister. And so we've seen a lot of him in the Randolph area over the last few years. Good kid, nice athlete. Sitting by Presley over there. Back from Ripon College. They have her all moved over there. 14-6 now the lead for the Randolph Rockets on another roll. The Spores serving. So up in the rafter, catches it a little bit, but Key stays with it. And a little too close to the net, hit into the net on the shot attempt by Vanderberg. And another timeout having to be taken by Laconia as they're down by 9, 15-6. Back in 30 seconds with more girls volleyball on Radio Plus Sports.
A&B Fitness Concepts in Randolph is accepting new members. A&B Fitness is a workout facility dedicated to helping all of its members reach their fitness goals. They offer fitness classes with a personal feel, small group personal training, and one-on-one personal training, all in a non-intimidating environment in order to fit the needs of their members. Some of the Randolph athletes participating in today's game work out at A&B Fitness Concepts in Randolph. A&B Fitness, give them a call at 920-763-5695.
Welcome back to Randolph High School. Again, Steve Witterhack with you, along with Jeff Sauer doing the video streaming, kind of battling some of the internet connection here. So once in a while we have a little audio video trouble here in connection with our Radio Plus. But that's going to be another ace for Spores on a roll right now. A couple timeouts taken during her service run, and both times she comes back and blasts a good serve past Laconia. 16-6 Randolph. Trying to end this thing in 4 sets. Chelsea with another serve, but this time into the net. And a point for Laconia, but they've dug themselves a 9-point hole now, trailing 16-9. And we'll bring in Ava Engel in to serve. Quick set in the middle over to Greger, over sets her a little bit and waiting for it. And putting it down was Callista Vanderberg on the overpass. This definitely a little bit too much on that one. Got past Greger. 16-8 now the lead for Randolph. Back set, that's overpassed, and it's going to be out of bounds wide right. Jory's got a little bit, maybe too much adrenaline flowing through her body and overpassing the last few balls. Cody, you got to look out. Come back a few times, and this one just dives right in front. Kind of both of them backing away. Josie Spores along with Brandy Fuller backing away from the ball. It lands right by each of their feet, and has a point for Laconia, back within 6 now. They're down by 10 at one time. Engel continues to serve. Fuller gets it over to Bowalda, and then Macy Colbeck from the left side into the block in the hands of Tierney Madigan, getting the block kill. Laconia now getting a little momentum and trying to get Randolph back in their heels and get back in this one, only down by 5, 16-11. Fuller getting the ball over to Bowalda, gets over to the right side, and Duckett stops the bleeding for Randolph. Nice swing by Randolph's Savannah Duckett, putting it away. Much needed kill. That's what happens. You get that good set there, and Duckett puts it away, and Randolph gets the point. Back up by 6, 17-11. And Baird back to serve. That one is dug out by Bone, and attack by Madigan over on the right side is blasted out of bounds. Another point for Randolph. 7 points away from a match victory, up 18-11. And another serve for Carly Bird. Or Baird, I should say. Bird. Walda gets it. Quick set over to Grigger, and kind of oversteps her again. A little too high. Connection right there with her middle hitter with Grigger. And that'll be a point for Laconia. Clawing to stay in this one, only trailing 18-12. Good pass, taken over on the second hit, but dug out by Laconia. Going to go left side over to Janesco. That's going to be out of bounds. Cross court, back right by a few feet. Another point for Randolph. They can afford to kind of just trade points right now and coast to a victory up 19-12. Never feel comfortable with the way Laconia's come back a few times. It's going to get bumped over by Isaac. Pass up to the front. A quick set over to a good job by Riley Elvin. Not the perfect set to her, but kind of sees that open spot on the right side, right by the right sideline, right by the 10-foot line. Just places it right there for a point for Randolph. 20-12 now, the lead for the Lady Rockets. And another ace serve for the Lady Rockets as Fuller gets it. A very good server for Randolph. Going cross court, no one gets to it for Laconia. 21-12 the lead now for Randolph. Back over to Fuller to serve from that far left side. Someone catches the tape, and Isaac just throws you off. You just don't know where it's going to go. You just kind of put your arms out some direction, but she kind of landed right behind her on those tape shots. Led serves. 22-12 now, a 10-point lead again for Randolph. Trying to end her in 4. It's pushed to the back by Madigan, chased down by Baird. Goes Colbeck. Right at Engel, keeps it alive, and Engel will get it back and rolls it over from behind the 10-foot line. Goes Colbeck again from the left side and taps it off of Madigan's hands. She'll get herself the kill. Tooling it off the block. 23-12 the lead for Randolph. And they'll know they were in a match here today, and both teams definitely have a few things to talk about to improve on their season as it's just the early part of the season. But anxious to see both those teams, how they progress throughout the season, especially Laconia. They have a few more of those basketball girls out there that have not really been playing some volleyball, and we'll see how they improve throughout the season. A lot of youth on the team, as both teams have. 23-13 in favor of Randolph. Baird over to Bawalda, over to Elvin. Engel digs it out. Left side attack now by Janesco. A roll shot kept alive by Spores. There goes Fuller from the back row, dug out by Bone. And middle attack by Isaac, popping it over. Back over to Colbeck. Blocked back over by Isaac. And taken over on the third hit. Free ball now for Laconia. Goes Janesco into the block, put down. Good job. The roof goes up by the impenetrable wall. I didn't say that right, but that is a hard thing to get past with a 6'2" and 6-foot player over on that right side when those two are together up there. Put down a lot of balls together. Bone passed the ball up. This is match point for Randolph. Fuller digs it out, gets it over to Bawalda. Left side attack by Spores off the block. Kept alive and tapped over by Isaac, but waiting for it is Riley Elvin. Puts it down on the block hill, and Randolph wins 25-13 here in this fourth set. After winning the first set 25-17, Laconia wins the second set 28-26. And then Randolph wins 25-21 in the third and wraps it up 25-13 here in this fourth set. We're going to come back with some interviews, hopefully on the court with Jeff Colbeck and maybe a few players. So stick to us, with us here on RadioPlusInfo.com. Back after this on The Source.
Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living has been serving the Beaver Dam, Marquezine, Waupun, Partyville, Ryle, Fall River, and Columbus area since 1972. They're located in the heart of downtown Randolph, a rural community which they're very active, sponsoring many events and benefits, including this game today. They're proud to support residents' continuum of care by offering both assisted living and skilled nursing care. Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living. Randolph.
Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most. Contact Christine File Agent at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun or call 920-324-3488 today. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
We're back at Randolph High School again. Randolph winning in 3 sets, 25-17, 25-26. They lost the second set and won the last two, 25-21, 25-13. And Riley Elvin back on the court again. Good to see you back out there again.
Oh, yeah, thank you. It was a journey to get back, but it feels nice.
Yeah, you worked hard to get back here, and it's good to see you out there with your cousin. See if you can get that all worked out. Your little connection in the middle with her setting to you, and but you had some nice moments up there. And when you guys were together on that one side, it was like a wall up there with you two.
Oh, yeah, it definitely takes time to get that timing down, and especially for me being out for a year and missing a whole year of that timing. But it's definitely coming through. And, yeah, we were actually told by a lot of teams that we played this past weekend, don't hit cross. They got a brick wall up there. So, yeah, nothing past us a lot. We are determined to get that down. So,
what do you think about the team? What do you think about the chances playing in Division III this year? And it's like you got a pretty good squad out there, and I think you'll be pretty good by the end of the season.
Oh, yeah. My team, we're very connected together. We love to work together. I feel like we can make it far. We're taking it one step at a time, one goal at a time. Don't want to look too far ahead, but definitely we're strong, we're gritty, and we're just getting started, basically.
Okay, well, thanks for some time here, and we'll talk to you as the season goes on. So good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to talk to Josie Spores now, left side hitter, and really a complete player out there playing all around. I don't know how many aces you had in the game, too. You had a nice little run there in a tough third set, and then really pull away in this fourth set, too. So just talk about your involvement with the game here today, serving, hitting from the left side, and how your team got you the ball a lot tonight.
It's just amazing how our team works together. We have such good communication, and serving, Brenna just told me to keep going at her, and I did. And thank goodness I got it. But our team has so much good ways of communicating, and I think that will go very far. And if we keep it up and we just keep doing good things.
Yeah, you got a lot of talent out there, so I think once you get your other left side hitter back out there with charisma out there, you're going to be a tough team to beat for anybody. So the really nice game here, and a nice, you probably have to ice your arm down after you serve so many in a row.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, Josie Spores joining us, and we're going to bring Jeff Colbeck now with us. You want to stand over here, Jeff? So got that Jeff up there doing the video, but again, you got tested here tonight against Laconia. They just didn't go away on you tonight, and they've got some nice players, and they could really be a different team by the time you might have to see them in the postseason. But just thoughts on your team and the match here tonight?
Really happy the way we played. I mean, the girls fought hard. That second set didn't go our way, and they didn't drop their heads. You could see they were having fun on the court. Things weren't going our way. They were laughing about it and stuff, and that's great. I mean, they played loose. Playing without charisma is tough, but we're a pretty talented team. Not many teams can lose a first-team All-State girl and still be able to competitive like that. So I knew this was going to be a great match tonight. Laconia's a great team, so this is fun for us.
Well, Jeff, yeah, I saw a lot of great things. Like I said, Josie Spores serving out there. Macy had some nice hits. She's a great server, too, by the way, out there. And then you got that wall. I mean, nobody get past the wall when you get Jory and Riley next to each other up there. And they had quite a few blocks off from that. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean, man, I'd hate to swing against that. I don't know what you would do. They just set up a huge wall, and then even Lauren coming back, she's like on a trampoline. She jumps 3-4 times in a row to get blocks, and the kids just work so well. And Josie's been outstanding all season long, and tonight she carried us for much of this game, and so I'm happy for her. They're all great kids, and they all work hard, so I'm really happy for them all.
Well, it's early in the season. It'll be fun to see how everything progresses for both of these teams. And I'd love to do another Laconia-Randolph match here in the postseason.
Yeah, I got a feeling we're going to get there in the postseason with them. So it should be fun. And again, hopefully we got charisma back. It'll be nice then.
Okay, well, congratulations, Jeff. A hard-fought win today and another building block on the season.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Okay, Jeff Colbeck, head coach for the Randolph Rockets. And I think we're going to wrap things up here for tonight. But thanks for joining us. Randolph winning 25-17, losing the second set 28-26. They won the next two 25-21 and then 25-13. But a hard-fought match some great athletes out there, and this I think will be a very competitive matchup with these two teams if they meet each other in the postseason. So thanks for joining us tonight. Randolph winning 3-1 in sets in this match and continue on early in the season. Thanks for joining us on Radio Plus Sports. Have yourself a great night.
Marshview Veterinary Clinic is a proud supporter of the student athletes of the Randolph Rockets. The team at Marshview is happily accepting new patients for wellness and surgery. We're also pleased to offer emergency and urgent care services for pets throughout the community. Dr. Jeff Hookstead, Dr. Jackie McIntyre, Dr. Colby McIntyre, and the friendly staff at Marshview look forward to seeing you and your four-legged companions. Go Rockets!
Chad and Tricia Dinkle, owners of Otter's Inn Bar and Grill in downtown Randolph, wish the Randolph Rockets good luck in today's game. Otter's is the perfect place to take friends and family for a delicious meal. Their menu includes a great selection of appetizers, burgers, specialty sandwiches, and pizzas. And they have great daily specials, including their excellent Friday fish fry and juicy and tender prime rib on Saturdays. For an enjoyable dining experience, head to Otter's Inn Bar and Grill, 179 Stark Street in Randolph. Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner Dittman are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is